Hey, welcome back. Now in this video what we're actually going to do is we're going to take out the stuff that's on the side that shows you it's definitely WordPress. So let me show you what I mean. If we have two versions of this open, and I put the right domain name on, we might actually get somewhere. So we've got at the bottom here copyright and the theme and logging into WordPress and stuff like that, which I don't want. And we've got this up here. So let me show you the top one first and then I'll show you the second one. So you are currently logged in and we're going to go back to our dashboard. So the very first one is the top left hand corner, and that is just in settings. So there's quite a few things that you can see here. The bottom two are actually your plugins. Permalinks we're going to look at another video, but what we're going to look at first is general and writing. So it currently says WordPress website. So actually, I'm quite happy to have that up there. And I can't spell. So I'm just going to keep those there. I'm not going to change the site URL or the WordPress URL. I can put an email address for when anything changes and it comes to me. If it's a membership site, you can tick anyone can register and at what level they're coming in. You can change your date format, your time format, and what day the week starts on. So let's just click Save Changes and then go and take a look and just refresh this page and you'll see that that's changed immediately. So we're going to change this bottom bit here, which is actually going to change. I'm going to put a plugin on it, but what you could do is go and find it in your theme and customize it. I'm going to show you a quick way. So if you have a StudioPress theme, this is a quick way to do it. Now, you've got headers, backgrounds, and an editor on here. So you can actually edit in the editor and you can find anything that you want and anything that's in there and change it. Now, you really should copy this first and save it somewhere else before you do anything at all. So Control and A on your keyboard will copy everything. Will highlight everything. Control and C will copy everything. I'm just going to go into, I actually have Notepad++, or you can just use a Notepad file. The ++ one gives me much more functionality, and I can then save this in there and edit it should I wish. So I might want to change colours or whatever it happens to be. Let's just get rid of that. Control and V will save everything that you've done and you can see what lines everything's on. And you can also now search. So I'm just going to save this, and this is the focus theme, and I'm going to want to put this where I keep everything else for this particular theme as well. Now I tend to use Google Drive and I can't find the blinking thing on here for a minute. So let me just put it in a library for the moment and I'll go and move it later. I'll just put it in documents. And I'm going to call it focus theme and I'm going to put today's date and just save that. Okay, so what I could do is I could search for the header footer details using the search facility. So if you just type Control and F and look for footer, then you can see what's going on. And I could search for exactly what I wanted. This is a very long-winded way of changing things, but it's very useful if you're actually changing colours and other things on here. But you can see there's over 2,000 lines of text on here. So if you do need to do it this way, go and look for on Genesis framework in it, and you can see exactly where it is. I'm going to do it the quick way, and I'm going to add a plugin, and it's a Genesis simple edit plugin. Which is there, and it lets me do all sorts of funky things very quickly. Now, for those of you who already have this, you'll find it in a little button that says Genesis, and you're going to click down to Simple Edits. Okay, and here is where you're going to change things. So I don't want anything in my post info. I'm quite happy to have the metadata on there. I don't mind people going back to the top. Now on here, I don't want any of this at all. What I actually do want is just a link back to the social media cafe. Okay? I don't want any of this at all. So happy to have go back to the top. Let's see what happens if I put that on there. So just click save. And then refresh this because it's the old version. There you go, completely gone. Now, one of the reasons I took out the date and everything on the data was if they've got dates on, it doesn't make your posts evergreen. So somebody will see that you haven't been very good at updating your site. And of course, none of us are going to do that, are we? So there you go. You can now go and change it. The simple edit one for anything with Genesis on it. Otherwise, go and edit it. And please, please make sure that you copy it. And the piece of software that I used was Notepad++. With a 1D, sorry. And it's a freebie that you can put onto your system and go and download. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.